not come on if the light is not on. Shack, still standing after all these years. Hard to believe. Minus 34. No wind, minus 30. That'd be nice. So I'm going to start this canoe now. And I was going to cut some markers up for my boxes, but I forgot I can use my GPS for marking all my locations. So that's what we'll do today. Come on. There we go. First Marten of the year. Let's throw a pin in that. A few pins. Well, it's a decent day. And I'm just marking all my traps now with the GPS. Holy crap, that's easy. Mark and enter. So simple. No more flags. Love it. Yeah, that wind is staying calm. That'd be awesome if it stayed like that all day. And our new line is already producing. We got a decent sized Marten here. All the bait still there. Yep. That's a nice one. That's a beauty. Like I said, I'm really liking this. I'm liking this bush line big time. So let's get that guy out of here. Continue on. I don't know how many more I have to check still before I start setting again. But it sure is nice to get the first Marten on this line. Well guys, we finally made it to the tent frame with Marten boxes. It was a great day of setting. I'm just going to turn around the river. I just came in here to check this Marten box. There's nothing in it. Really surprised about that. I'm going to take that Marten box and I'm going to move it down by the river. But yeah, what a great day. And wind died right down. It feels like it warmed up. But I was right in the zone of throwing out boxes. And it was sure nice to see that trail coming up on the GPS. Because I've been wanting to get past the tent frame here for, I don't know, the last 3 or 4 days. But yeah, it's been good. So let's go turn around and we'll check our line on the way back to main camp. And hopefully we got something. Only threw one Marten trap in here. I caught a Marten. Nice big one too. And a frickin' fox came in and got him. You can see his tracks everywhere here. That bugger. Boy, that looked like a big Marten. Oh, look at the size of his head. Yeah, that was a big male. So I'll get a 330 box in here. He'll be back. There's some left there. I think I'll just throw a 330 right here. Might as well. I've got a 220 and a fox trap in the center of the trail. So if he comes walking down, he probably won't stick his head in there. If he's stupid, he will. But here, that's about how far they stay away from the box. But hopefully he'll wander around there, investigate in the box and step in there. But let's continue on. Maybe we have some more marten or a fox. We still have a few boxes to check. Fire was still going. It's 18 degrees in there. That is awesome. We'll have some tea and then we'll get some tea water on and we'll bring in all the gear. Definitely need a cup of coffee. Don't think I'll have a tea. All that frickin' box that ate the marten. Oh, that's a piss off. That was a nice big marten. Well, the next phase, I guess let's call it, is past the tent frame. And what are we going to be doing there? Well, I'm going to obviously keep cutting the trail from the tent frame along the North Knife River area, but I also want a trail, or even along the bush line like we did today, along Horseshoe Creek. And eventually they're going to meet, and I'm going to have Camp 2 there, and there's going to be a big circle of traps there also. And then from Camp 2 there's going to be another big circle, but I can't see that all being done till maybe the end of next season. Hopefully we'll have all those trails established, but that's a big feat. I can't see that really happening. You can see how thick it is. You can see how thick it is back here. I think that's what it's like over there. So it's going to be slow moving. But as long as we're pushing forward, that's all that matters. Just putting my dishes away. And I think I'll take these towels back and cloths and I'll wash those. I'll do a small load of laundry while I'm there, if they don't mind. I'm sure they won't. Oh, I don't have to fold that. Now I'll wash all that. This I hardly use, so and that's it. I got everything done. We'll see you guys in the morning, and I don't know if I'll do any filming in town. We'll see. That's a decent temperature today. Look at, I'm in town and the foxes are following me everywhere. You meatheads. Go to my trap line. Wow. Just over at Gerald's. You guys remember Gerald and Jen? Just checking out the dogs. That's his brother over there helping out. But she's a miserable day today, so I thought I'd spend one more day in town. As you can see, the winds are up. And you know what? I'll head out tomorrow when they calm down. Weekend off for me. Oh, it's chilly.
This one does work a little better than the ones.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's kind of low now, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just at Goose Creek. We're on our way back to the trap line. It was a nice quiet weekend. And I'm glad I stayed because I got to load all the videos I made out there for you guys. And you seem to be enjoying the new ones. Talk about that more later. But I'm just here to grab a couple small items I was thinking about on the way here. And one was a squirt bottle for some pee-post sets for wolves. And I can't find anything, so I think I have something in mind at the cabin. And I have my rounds on here. The wind's starting to finally calm down, just to keep my hands warm. So I'm not getting on the machine with some chilly hands. But the winds were up 60, 50, gusting to 60, 40, gusting to 60, or whatever. And I wasn't going to go in that, you know. I just made an excuse for having a lazy weekend. So today's Monday, and we're off. And we got a lot more to do this week. Nice and calm out there. Nothing compared to town, that's for sure. What a beauty. What a beauty. Would have had two beauties, but frickin' fox ate the other one, eh? Wow, that's a nice one. This one. So here's a beautiful bannock that Jen made for me, blueberry. And I have to cut the top off to test it, of course, and to fit in the box, but yum! I finally found my snowshoe harnesses, so I'll pop those on in a while. Those are going to go on my East Coast snowshoes, I'm pretty sure anyway. Yeah, I really want those with me. They're such a small, light pair. It'd be great to have them. I'm just putting some new latches on this grub box. That's perfect. Throw another screw in there. It has some crappy latches on there, which is here, but I need the screws from them because the screws that came with these latches, I must have lost them somewhere. The bag was, well, I did lose them somewhere. The bag was broken open. There we go. Somebody gave this to me last summer, and I decided to use it for the tent frame. It's a little grub box, so I put a latch on each side now, and I'm going to get two handles also, but I'll do that next trip when I'm in town. I'll grab a couple. This will be good for my food at the tent frame. It has a little tray in there, and I can put all my food in, separate it a little bit. I could put like cups and things like that on the top here. Also be a good little table for prepping food, and also a good little chair for anyone that's visiting. Can't go wrong with that supper. Man, that looks good. Full moon. Wow, was it bright. I could see outside while I was on the laptop there, and I decided to turn the light out, and holy crap. Well, it looks like a decent day out there. Looks like a moderate breeze. Or, yeah, it's like a bit of a moderate breeze. I wouldn't say it's a gentle one. But we'll be along the bush, so that should help. As for the temperature, we'll take a peek in a bit. You know what, I didn't even look at. One thing I decided I want to do now is bring my trapping mitts in. Yeah, I have no big washers like this, but I'm gonna say that this big bolt should do the trick. Oh, we have a lot of room for the bolt to go on. I don't think that spring will go past that. I could probably take this one off. So let's, just to make sure, so let's do that. Of course, the sleigh is heavy. This one, let's see. You know what? That'll probably be a lot better than the bolt if we have a washer on the end here, because we've got a lot of pressure right here, right? You don't have all the pressure pushing on it. Only, of course, when it comes over a big drift and then it drives to the front. I think it'll be better if we had that washer on the end. So let's do that. I'll take this off now. I'm just glad I got that frickin' bolt off. So oh, that's way better. Yep. So what spring do I want in there? Let's put this one. Yeah, we'll put this one on the front. And we have to put a washer. And we put another washer. And we'll put a spring. Another washer. And here's the washers I couldn't get in town. Yeah, let's get it in first, Norm. Awesome. Couldn't get that freaking nut off for a while. I was worried. I was thinking I was going to snap it. So I got some heat and a propane bottle in the porch. I heated it up pretty good, and it came off. But not too much of a headache. Oh, this is going to be so much better. Okay, we have the dog pee on, and the bottle is ready for that. Put a couple things away, and then I think we should go check the water situation over there. See if we're frozen or what. But let's do the dog pee first. I don't want to leave that on while I'm gone. I don't want it smelling it up here. For people wondering if I found my hammer, yeah, I found it. I found it on the third box that I set towards the tent frame, but on the tundra trail. I was like, I knew it was there, like I had a 90% chance it was there, because that's where I left off. And I tried to go to the tent frame along the bush, but it was just patches, and I ended up going right to the tent. So I figured it was there. So I was coming back after the tent frame, after we finally got boxes all the way there, and I knew I wasn't far from it where I found the marten eaten from the fox. So I went in there to check the trap, and sure enough, there it was. And I wanted to get there before any snow flew. Dog pee is getting close. It's about half melted. Oh, come on. Bowl is getting warm. And I squished the bowl. I have a little pouring in there. And that's what we use for that. I got at least two big chunks like that. So we'll have a lot of pea for pea posts, and I want to get all those out. We'll try anyway. There's our pea from the dog yard, and we'll use that for our pea posts. That should do her. Okay, let's go get some water. If it's open, I have a shovel, pails, I got a board. I'm going to try to keep something open there. I want to keep some kind of area open with the board and snow over top. So it's not far to get to the water, that's for sure. I even wanted to make a trail to the bush right here instead of going around the tundra. We'll definitely do that one day. Trying to get tracks as usual. Like I said, lots of ptarmigan around. I've seen them practically black out that bush line over there flying across. I couldn't believe how many was in that flock. That wind chills up. Look, I scratched my extension here. I had a plastic scraper at Goose Creek. It was full of ice, and I don't know, I guess there was something on there. Doesn't matter, right? Barely see it against the snow. Oh, ptarmigan tracks. Nope, that's pretty hard here. Sounds hollow under there. Ooh. I think we might have found it, guys. Nice spot too. I'll get the shovel. Two jugs of water and one wet leg. Where I was digging the last hole, which was awesome. I covered that up with a board and then snow. But I just stepped probably about 2 feet to the side, 3 feet, like that, and I went right through. No booter, but pants are wet. Frozen now. Well, we got skunked on this short line again. I got a fox snare in here now. And man, I have to bring a shovel and fix that big drift ahead of this snare here. I'm gonna have to do something there. It's pretty sketchy, and eventually you know what's gonna throw me into a tree or something, so next time I'll bring a shovel. But there we go. Hopefully we'll get a red there or something, and we'll head over to the wolf trap. I just crawled on my machine on the hitch and onto the box here. And there's my pea post set. You can hardly see the trap there, but it's right in the center of the trail. And I just drove right over it, so it should be all good. And we'll leave that there till, I don't know, 72 hours we'll come and check it. Let's get back. My hands are freaking cold, man. So I got my stove together tonight. I have to find a couple bolts and put the damper on the front. It's also a damper on the back, exact same one, but that one's tight and it's going to be in the off position all the time. I'm going to have to carry something with me to make sure I can loosen these if I have to. But we can't take this with us anyway because I like to try out my survival tent here. I want to see what it's like to set up. I'll give you a quick peek. What it's like, it's nothing special, but sure might help in a pinch, that's for sure. Just making my breakfast. Potatoes, sausage, and I'm going to make some eggs once this is ready. And I think I'm going to go out there and start the machine. Check the temperature, it's minus 29. The only thing we have to do is put that box, grub box on there. I threw in some extra 120s. Take my tube for the tent frame. We'll get a fire going there, and then we're going to go start finally going past the tent frame with traps. My gloves haven't quite heated up yet. These are still warm after I'm done. When I pop them on, they're still pretty warm. Oh, I can't talk. Well, we got a nice marten here. Glad we didn't catch any more. There was a fox following my line. Bugger. Still stinks around here, so that's good. Marten's a marten. Bet it's not a dark one. You can see all the blowing snow out there, and it sure is nice to be tucked by the bush here. Oh, it's nice to get one Marten so far. I want to get more, but I know the line isn't going to be, there's no, oh my god, I can't talk this morning. I know there's not going to be as many Marten in these traps as there should be because we're on the bush line, and that is east over here. And until we get an east wind blowing that scent into the bush, we're going to get them here and there. I put a fox trap on the trail right there. I chipped beaver all over the place, and we'll try that. That's one of those simple sets I used to use, and I've gotten foxes with them, but it's starting to make me look like a liar. We'll see what happens. Not much foxes around, but I want to get the few that are following my line, that's for sure. I was just driving along my trail and I go, hey, that wasn't there before. Only one thing that makes that. Porcupine. I'm not going to bother them too much. I just wanted to show them to you guys. I don't want to stress them out or anything. Don't mind me huffing and puffing. Trying to get in here and give you guys a look. There's a pea trail there. Yeah, he's been feeding here for some time. And I only have one Marten so far. Okay, let's leave him alone to feed. First time I ever seen one on my trap line. I'm just getting everything into the grub box that I brought here. So we'll keep the salt on top here. Oh. And there's a few more things organized. And I'll share my thoughts with you what's going to happen with this camp. And I'm going to close the stove down in a bit here. Yeah, I can wait. I better take those other mitts with me too. Watch, I'll be leaving them here, and where are they? Right here. I'll need them. So I made a decision. This camp is coming down, and we're only going to make one out camp from now on. I was going to make two, but I think it's the right choice just to make one really nice out camp. And this one's going to be it. So we'll move this in a couple seasons, about 10 kilometers further, or whatever it is between the main camp and the other line. We'll put it smack in the middle there. And that way when we're coming from main camp, say if we were all set up and we were coming from there today, well, we'd be staying here. And we'd be going farther to the end of the line, either checking or cutting bush. I'm not going to make two. It takes up too much time, and I don't need two. It's going to be perfect to have one. That frees up a lot of time now for me. Just even thinking about that, I can move this in March and set it all up. April, whatever it's warm. So we're going to turn this into just like a mini main camp. But we're going to do 8-foot walls, insulated door, insulated walls, 2 nice big windows in here, a bunk bed here. I was already thinking about it all the way here. That makes so much sense to do that. Pissing around trying to think about 2 camps doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Okay, let's go set more traps. I'll leave my toque here. Nah, I better bring it. Got it like that. That's about the third set I've seen. Love it. The wind died down and it's warmed up. Oh, I'm overdressed now. Another Marten box is up, one of my old ones. Obviously I'm getting low on boxes, right? I've said a lot. And the sun is getting pretty low. Maybe 2 or 3 more boxes and we'll head to the tent frame. There's also a moose bed right here. So we're gonna turn around. I just packed down the trail here and we'll keep heading south. Where do you think the top of that tree went to? Nowhere to be seen. Kind of odd, don't you think? This is where I turned around to set my Marten box and I was like, what the hell? It's pretty solid. It's not like it's been there a long time. I see one branch in the ground there. But, I don't know. It's kind of odd, don't you think? Well, here's the stuff I never show you. My trapping sled dug in. Quite a bit of snow on this little bush line here. And I couldn't go any further. So I've cut a couple trees here. Now I'm going to keep packing it. And maybe get my tow rope out and slingshot that out a little bit first. But yeah, the day's coming to an end. Just thin bush line in here. I was thinking about maybe going around. I think I can go around it and maybe set a trap there. I don't know yet. But I shouldn't have come in here. Hooked up my strap and yanked her right out like nothing. Looks really good. So happy Travis welded that on there, man. That thing has saved my ass a few times. Wow, my pad's actually going off. Tell how nice it is out. But it's getting pretty dark, and we caught that red fox eating my Marten. So I caught him in a 220. There he is there. And I told you he'd come back. There was a bit of that Marten left. And he came back. And he stuck his face in that 220. The trap I pulled out of there. So I'm gonna get another 220 in here. Some more bait. And I don't think this trap is set off. No. So that Marten trap is still good. Just about home. Put my light on the back here. Why? Because I'm gonna dig for a 120. I see a dark figure in that box over there. Let's go check them out. It's not as bright as the phone makes it seem. Oh, that looks like a nice dark one. Beautiful one. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous pelt on that one. Let's get a 120. Get home. I am starving, man. It's been a long day on the land. So far, we've been out here 8 hours. Trail here. bridge here with another trail. Come out the tundra. Another, I don't know, half a kilometer down or so. But I never did that yet. Don't see no tracks on here anyway. Just ptarmigan. Like I said, lots of ptarmigan around. Holy smokes. I've seen at least, I don't know, about 30 today, I guess. That porcupine was cool. I don't think no, I've never seen a porcupine out here. Not even tracks. See them around. I know my brother, oh, what's that? Oh, that's second there. I thought it was I know my brother likes to eat porcupine. He said he likes the meat. We're home. We made it. Empty and that, all parked right here. No big deal. Whew. What a day. Let's get inside and get some tea going. We'll come and get that GPS in a bit. Oh. No. Doesn't feel that warm in here. Just finished turning the Marten. Look at that. What a beauty, eh? I wish everyone was like that, but that ain't gonna happen. Oh, I see top lot. Yeah, that's beauty. Hey.